Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Bryant Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Payton. Pass to Malone. With the fadeaway. Durant pulls it in.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Here's Paul. Shoots. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Payton finds Fox. Bryant with it. Screen by O'Neal. There's the 3. Bryant, no good. It's Booker on the wing. Covered by Bryant. Oh, swiped away. Fox outside. Inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Paul. And a miss there on the triple. Fox, the pass to Payton. To the middle. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Outside Durant. Shoots. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to O'Neal.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.157 left to play in the first. Back to Payton. Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Paul. O'Neal pulls it in.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Bryant against Booker. Pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. Ayton, a screen on Fox. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, so strong. Ayton. And one. Ugh.
And the Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. That's good from Ayton. The Lakers trail. Durant outside. Pass to Russell. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Durant finds Payton. George, right side. Outside Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Changes up. And the layup is good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Durant against Grant. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Paul against Payton. Second shot opportunity. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
A really good start for him overall. He's already having a big impact on this game.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And it's Payton in at the one. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Payton, no good. Now here's Russell. Down low. Kicks it to George. Pass to Russell. Back to George. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Grant. He's guarded by Paul. And Grant gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Count it. Paul's got his first points in this one.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Grant outside. Pass to George. Now Grant. Out to the right wing. George outside. Now here's Payton. Fires from deep. Here's Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Durant. And he makes it on the layup.
Tough hoop from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
Payton passes to George. And here's Grant. Outside Russell. Driving to the basket. Pass to Payton. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Craig. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Durant against Grant. And that one's good by Durant.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Payton passes to George. Here's Grant. Outside Russell. Back to Grant. Pass to George. Now here's Russell. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Okogie comes in for Craig. Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Durant finds Payne. Up top, Biyombo. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's O'Neal, defended by Biyombo. Bryant outside. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Shooting for Phoenix, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Bryant with it. He's got 7. O'Neal on the wing. Box for 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Lakers ahead, up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Lakers in the lead. On the floor for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at center.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Durant, no good. Durant's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Payton passes to Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Fox, plenty of space. Again, the Lakers. Now Paul. Outside Durant. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. With the 10-footer. Rebound by the Lakers. And he's going for the lob.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
On the wing, Payton. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Malone. Fox outside. Booker against Bryant. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Booker finds Paul. For 3, Durant. Rebounded by Fox. Durant's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Fox outside. Bryant against Booker. Fires the 3. Bryant with the bucket. Bryant's got 14 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes now for the Lakers. Grant's checked in for O'Neal. George comes in for Fox. And Russell is subbed in for Payton. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Biyombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Durant. Ross, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Now here's Biyombo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here are the Lakers now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Lee, he's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution, Damian Lee.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Ross. Payne with it. Guarded now by George. From the line. The rebound by Malone. Now Los Angeles with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. George passes to Russell. Back to George. Clock at 6. Stolen by Ross. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right wing. Here's Payne. The shot misses. And George with some nice D. Now Los Angeles with it. stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Bryant outside. Pass to George. Here's Malone. Over Payne. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Fox in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Ball passes to Ayton. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's Russell. Fox outside. Pass to Payton. Nice D from Durant. The Suns on offense. 11-point game. And that one's good. Paul.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Payton against Paul. To the paint. Here's Malone. Off target with a jump hook. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Okogie. Inside. Here's Ayton. Can't hit from in close. Here are the Lakers with the ball. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Durant outside. Now Payton. He's guarded by Paul. Payton against Paul. Now here's Payton. He's closely guarded. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Booker. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. The Lakers in the lead. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Payton. That one no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Outside Booker. From deep. Rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
And it's Fox missing. Fox has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Fox against Booker. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Fox. Here are the Lakers now. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Russell finds Fox. Now here's Payton. 1:11 left to play in the 4th. And the basket is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Russell. 1:10 left in the 4th. Here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Bryant. Grant with a steal. Now here's Payton. Pass to Fox. Bryant outside. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shoots over Booker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Payne against Payton. Outside Craig. It's Ross on the wing. Over Fox. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Payne against Payton. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their...
So the Lakers win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Kobe, that's good.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Ayton a screen on Payton. Paul for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bryant looking over the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kobe Bryant at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bryant.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. The 15-footer. That one's not going to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Passes it to Payton. Back to Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, Kobe. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Booker finds Paul. To the middle. They need this one. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Paul.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA, Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Pass to Kobe. Makes it off the glass. Kobe's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Ayton a screen on Bryant. And Booker kicks to Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Shaq.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Torrey Craig He's checked in for Josh Okogie. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Outside, George. Grant against Durant. Russell passes to Grant. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shaq's shot is good.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
The pass to Booker. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And that one's good, Ayton.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now, here is Russell. George looking around. Payton kicks to George. Tries again. The fadeaway. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Grant against KD. That ties the game. Durant's got his second basket.
Able to find himself in the mid-range. That's a look that Kevin Durant will settle into.
Payton from outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Grant is out there at Malone. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Brian Russell, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Russell. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Payton passes to Grant. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist.
Perfect execution on that screen and roll. Grant showing off that IQ there.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Pass to Craig. Back to Paul. Craig with a screen on Payton. Paul kicks to Craig. No good on the triple. The Lakers with the ball. On the wing, Payton. Grant finds Malone. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And keeping his options open, Grant would rather give it away than waste the possession on a poor shot.
Paul looking over the floor. Over Payton. Grant gets the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Russell. Payton outside. George with the screen on Paul. Payton drives in. Here's George. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Ayton dishes to Durant. Shoots over Grant. And the Suns miss again. Lakers leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Payton passes to George. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Paul. Off the mark and the drought continues. Now here is George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker with the screen for KD. He was all alone on that one. Durant's got 6 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Payton finds George. Passes it to Grant. And here's Malone. Bounce pass, Russell. Pass to Malone. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep, George. Paul grabs the board. Suns trailing. Craig passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. At the elbow, Payton. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Booker can't connect from 13 feet out. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 2 on the court for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Ayton a screen on Fox. Here's Okogie, guarded by Fox. The shot, no good. He dishes it to Payton. Kobe against Booker. Shoots from 12. Here's Shaq, and the dunk by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Suns trail by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Payton against Paul. Over Payton. A shot by Paul, no good. Lakers leading by 4. And there's the pass to Payton. Fox kicks to Bryant. Malone, a screen on Booker. Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Payton. Outside Bryant. Back to Fox. Shoots from the corner. Again, Los Angeles.
And plenty of confidence from Fox on that play. Gets the ball and just sends it right up.
Suns trail by 8. Paul outside. Ayton in the high post. Booker against Kobe. Booker dishes to Paul. Ayton a screen on Payton. Elbow shot is on the way. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Bryant, down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
High post, KD shoots over Malone. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Durant.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kobe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Payne. Passes to Okogie. Uncovered. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Malone sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got O'Neal. Kobe is out there with Russell. Then there's Grant, and it's George in at the small forward position.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Ross. That shot missing. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to O'Neal. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Lee. There's the pass to Ross. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers leading by 13. Bryant passes to George. Russell with it. Out left to the wing. O'Neal with it. Biyombo on him. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Now Payne. Inside. Now the feed to Lee. Pulls up. Phoenix, no good that time either. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And down in the low post, they've had some success as well, winning a lot of points off of that physical ground and pound game.
Fox, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Payton comes in for Brian Russell. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Ross. Booker, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And Paul subbed in for Payne.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Fox dishes to Grant. The kick out to Fox. Down low, here's O'Neal. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Shaq's got 6 in the quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
They get it again. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Ball against Payton to the paint. Here's Kobe. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And that one is good.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Bryant against Booker. Outside Bryant. He kicks it to Grant. Payton outside. Bryant in the post. Defended by Booker. That one goes in.
How about the follow-up by Bryant? Outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
Booker outside. Launches a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Payton. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to come.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Aiden in at the center position, locking down the middle.
That range, though, for a near 7-footer, KD is so unique.
Fox outside. Booker against Bryant. Back to Fox. Pass to Payton. 6 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. Okogie pulls down the board. Outside Durant. Up top Aiden. Here's Booker. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Here's Aiden. Count that bucket.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Payton to the middle.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Paul. It's a 3-point game. Booker with a screen on Payton. Paul with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Aiden. No good there. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Payton. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So it's Phoenix now. Aiden in the high post. Pass to Durant. Rebound by the Lakers.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Malone. Now Bryant. Okogie pulls down the board.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Booker. Buried from 15 feet out.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Here's Malone. Here's O'Neal. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Hey, who's watching now?
Durant for three. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Bryant. Back to Payton. Out to the right wing. Here's Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Payton. Puts up a three. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. O'Neal's got his second basket.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
A really good start for him overall. He's already having a big impact on this game.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. Shot on the wing. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Payton. And here's Bryant outside. Knocks down the triple. Now that makes it a tie ball game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
We're at the end of one in a close game so far. Don't go away. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ayton in the high post. Outside Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Suns, defending Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Payton passes to Russell. Payton against Paul. Now here's Payton. Defense is right there. Count the basket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Craig. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Craig with a screen. Here's Booker. Rebound, the Lakers. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Payton passes to Grant. Outside Payton. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Grant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got 5 now.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
Grant, the pass to Russell. Kicks it to George. On the wing, Payton. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. George, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He has 7.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Back to Payton. Pass to O'Neal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Okogie comes in for Craig. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. a screen by Biyombo. For three, Booker. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to George. Russell against Booker. Now here's Russell. Tight defense on him. 5 to shoot. Now Payton. Defended by Payne. Kicks it to George. Launches it. Here's O'Neal. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Payne. Left side Durant. Rebound by the Lakers. And here's Payton. Grant outside. Right side Russell. Back to Grant. Pass to O'Neal. George outside from the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Step back shot. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Lakers in the lead. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Fox in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. Fires for 3. Kobe grabs the miss. Outside Payton. Pass to O'Neal. Bryant, right side. Fader on the way. And Chris Paul clears it away. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
Now Payton. Fox outside. Pass to Bryant. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. O'Neal hands it from short range. O'Neal's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Paul with it. Payton covering. For 3, Durant. Can't get it to drop. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Bryant. And it's good for 2. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Up top, Aiden. Up top, Booker. Covered by Bryant. Shoots from 12. And the Suns miss again. Booker's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Booker against Payton. Fox outside. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
What is going on right now?
Grant's checked in for O'Neal. Craig's checked in for Phoenix. Ross comes in for Devin Booker. Here's Ross. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Pass to Durant from deep. The rebound by Payton. Durant's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Payton with it. Bryant outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Suns trailing. Right side, Paul. Craig passes to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Payton. Paul for 3. Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Down low. Here's Payton. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant against Fox. Oh, they need this. Rebound by the Lakers. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Payton. Here's Malone. He's covered by Ayton. Bryant outside. From deep three-point range. And Craig pulls it down. And we've reached the end of the third. The Lakers on top, up 8. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Payne and Booker in the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Lee in at the 3. Here's Biyombo. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Grant outside. Russell, the pass to George. Can't cash it in from close range. And here are the Suns now. Outside Payne. To the middle. Here's Biyombo. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Over to the left wing. Outside Payton. Pass to Malone. And Biyombo with the block. Now here's Payne. Outside Craig. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Payton. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Booker with the drive. Up and over Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. George with it. And it's Payne picking him up. George passes to Payton. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Phoenix with the ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're behind by 10. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter here. And the Suns making a change here. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Durant comes in for Craig. Okogie's checked in for Lee. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them, I know you've been putting it all out there tonight, but this is when we need our energy to be at its highest. He's trying to keep his team from fading in the late stages. It was a message of motivation more than anything else, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Paul against Payton. 4 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Durant. Here's Okogie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bryant. Durant outside. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Paul with it. On the break. Stolen by Bryant. And here's Payton. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Bryant Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.